Hilarion's Weekly Message, May 18 to 25, 2014. Beloved ones, the changes taking place throughout the world are doing so at an accelerated pace. The weather extremes are affecting many people throughout the world, and it is becoming clear that humanity must work together to bring assistance and resources to these affected areas and to look for solutions to these problems. The signs are clear that cooperation and goodwill are much needed in order for humanity to overcome these major challenges. Many people are being tested in the challenges they are being compelled to go through in their personal lives. This is a time to go within to the deepest and most spiritual connection that each individual can align with. This is the focus and the higher purpose of the tests and challenges currently being experienced. It is incumbent upon all people to employ the greatest force in the universe, the force and power of love. It is during turbulent times that the power of faith and compassion comes into play within people's hearts, and this is what is needed during these times. The light within must be kept radiant and constant. Those who have been walking the spiritual path of maintaining and increasing the light quotient upon the planet are now being called into active service. By this we mean that each of you is asked to maintain your vision of the new earth reality and a better way for humankind. Do not be distracted by the seeming appearances of chaos in all parts of the world, for it is during these times that the higher vision must remain constant in people's focus and prayers. Your light is much needed and required. As you maintain and increase your own light, we of the higher dimensions magnify this light to help maintain stability and balance. We work together during these times of world transformation and transmutation. There is a saying upon your world, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, which means when the situation becomes difficult, the strong will work harder to meet the challenge. They do not give up, they maintain the higher vision and actively work towards it. Those of you who have already been tested are now in a position of giving hope and upliftment to a planet in the throes of extreme and accelerated change. You have many tools at your disposal and you must now employ all of them to keep your light shining bright. Maintain equilibrium and a detached perspective in the daily reports coming through your communication networks. Look for and affirm the highest outcomes in all situations that come before your awareness, and work the plan, the divine plan that you have come to bring into manifestation upon this world. Be steadfast in your devotion to the highest outcomes for all, so that your brothers and sisters can feel empowered as they meet the challenges that beset them. Use all of your God qualities as you serve the higher purpose. There is always a higher solution to every problem that comes before humanity, and these higher qualities of a self-realized human can bring the hope that is sorely needed by those who feel lost and alone in their struggles. Let them know that all is not lost, that at their core they are intact, and as long as they remain centered in the truth of their alignment to the divine, all is well in the outer happenings that are occurring with increasing regularity. Be a shining example as a loving goodwill ambassador. If you are able, give practical and capable assistance to those in your sphere of influence. Riding the waves of change can be exhilarating and exciting when an individual rests in the knowledge that at their core they are indestructible and inviolate. Know that you, the light workers of the world, are an indomitable force for good, and stay true to this oneness of purpose. It requires dedication and persistence from each of you now. Be the greater light upon your planet during each and every moment. You have what it takes, each one of you. Until next week. I am Hilarion. Channeled by Marlene Switless-Sultana, Keeper of the Symphonies of Grace. www.therainbowscribe.com www.movingintoluminosity.com